Hello all, apology for being late there. I was just reading through some previous comments. I've gone early tonight because I am absolutely bloody shattered. I've had an ill child today, so it's not been great. Therefore, up to the site rumors that made my first ever YouTube video. Nice one, Tom. Nice one. Welcome to the grind of YouTube. It's not great fun. It can be a bit difficult time, but well done making a new one. Wonder what today's roundup could be. I can't think. Nothing's happened, Christian. Been really quiet. To be fair, on it all, I kind of want to make it quite clear that we have to take everything with a pinch of salt. Like, I have to take everything with a massive pinch of salt because you don't know what's going on. Mental health check-in, please, people. How are we doing? 1 to 10. Worked. It would be mental health checking if the button worked. Not worked. There we go. That worked. Mental health is at 8. Ian and Jake. I know whether will be. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of doing at the minute. I'm treating it as whatever happens will happen. Because at the end of the day, we have got the situation that, yeah, it's great to hear that this is something that could be working out in the pipeline. And the thing is, I've had someone in my comment section recently say these things, and all the things he just said have come out today on the Outtalk post, and it's all turned around and said lines up with what he said. And that says a lot of what everything is going on, so it's interesting. 8, that's good to hear. Fair enough, these are rumours till they're not. True. Health is good, I'm still mental. That's good, mate. It's good to be mental. It'd be boring if you were normal. 7, it would be better if I wasn't working a 10-hour shift later. Oh, horrible. My thoughts are with you, mate, on that one. Not fun. I don't miss those days at all. Shift work was a nightmare. I used to hate it in kitchens. Oh, it was all right if you had the morning shift. You got to have the afternoon, but if you had anything like an evening shift, you couldn't plan your day. You couldn't do anything. It was a nightmare. I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. I'm tired. I'm hot. I'm very tired at the minute because I've got a poorly young and McKenna's not well. So I've had a day of looking after her. It was meant to be a day of going into town with the wife and getting some more clothes and stuff because I finally put weight on for the first time ever. So a lot of my stuff doesn't fit me anymore. But a lot of what's going on at the minute is speculation. And by golly, we are going to have a lot of this season. This summer is going to be very heavily speculated. Even more so now with what's been talked about with the potential takeover. I still think we were going to have the kind of talks anyway, because I am starting to get the funny feeling that Chansiri wants out. I get the funny feeling the family want out. And I think the pressure's there now. But there's a part of me, careful what you wish for. I have got that in the back of my head. But at the same time, I think a change is needed. But we have to be patient on change. Change needs to be patient. What do we know about the potential takeover? I know it's only rumor, but I'm curious. So what we know is that it is the Denver Broncos owners, which are basically the Waltons. The Waltons own Walmart. Now, they got a really good situation with the Broncos. They're starting to look like they're in a really good position and sorting things out. They're rich. They are mega rich. So, if you're going on Rob Walton, he is listed as 85 billion. Behind sister Alice is worth 1.2 billion. It will be a family thing. Joe Gregory Penner, 52. He's the father-in-law. He currently serves on the chairman of the board of Walmart. He got 1 billion as well. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of money in it. There's a lot of money, and it will be interesting. Ian, Nat, how are you? If we were bought by an NFL team, it'll be like Birmingham and have random celeb. Yeah, more than likely, Barry. I could see that happening. The other thing you got to remember, Turk, the Saudi Arabian person who Simon Jordan said had just sold his Spanish club today. He just sold his interest in that. So he just sold a bit of football. Who was another one who was after us? If you're going on how credible it is, Nat, the person who posted this on Outlook doesn't get much wrong, if ever. If it's from Biz, it's nailed on, or there's some truth to it. Put it that way. I wouldn't say nailed on. You got to remember, all he said, he hasn't said it's been accepted. He hasn't said anything. All he said, an offer's gone in. And if an offer's gone in, he doesn't get much wrong. This lad gets a lot very right. Kind of thing. He'd been on our talk for 6, maybe 5 years, and he barely gets anything wrong, if ever. But he's also very wary of how he words things. He said, if you want to know the exact word he used in it, to it, is this. American consortium sent a proposal to Chancery. The offer is 100 million. Keen to build a new training ground, regenerate or rebuild Hillsborough. Also own the Denver Broncos. Not seen accounts yet or done due diligence. There's an offer there. Now that last bit, not seen accounts yet or done due diligence, and that's more than likely because they sent the offer. You're not going to see anything until it gets accepted. So when a deal gets accepted, that's when you start going into the, right, we're going to look at this, we're going to look at that, we're going to look at X, Y, and Z. No, 9 out of 10, a takeover can take anywhere from 3 to 12 months. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. So Doug, the owner of Dimsdale. What? Jack, you confuddled me with that one. What? So, but the thing is, you got to remember, that's all that's been said, and everyone's automatically gone with the, it's gonna happen, it's gonna do this, it's gonna. No, what's happened is a bid's gone in. So it's the same way you would do with a player. A bid gone in. If the bid gets accepted, we can then talk to the player, and that's basically what we got here. A bid's gone in to get the club, and if that goes right, then great. Jack Tash is getting way over. Yeah, it needs to trim again, which ain't it. Which you do me. Oh, thank you, mate. Lee managed it. Lee understands on tires. You're just being a knob, Jack. The guy from Simpson with the really big head and pet eagle. Ian and John, how you doing? To be fair, I deserve it for how much of a knob I have been to you earlier. To be fair, I have been an absolute twat to Jack today. Has it actually got in then? It's again right. Offer is they put an offer in. They put an offer as 100 million. That is what they put. This is what's been said. An offer's gone in. We have to see if they accept it. DC might accept it, DC might not. But an offer of 100 million gone in, apparently. And like I said, this bloke rarely gets things wrong. And the thing is, with it as well, you have to also take it with a pinch of salt. They could quite easily have DC go, it's not going to happen. But there are other people also looking at the club as well. It won't just be them. It feels like the club's unofficially but officially for sale, if that makes sense. And we're going to get a lot of these during the summer. They're going to be a lot. For now, it's just rumours. Until you get a statement from Chancery on the Wednesday thing saying, I have accepted X, Y, and Z, it's now got to go through EFL regulations, then fine. But you may not even get that until it's close to being done, sealed, and dusted, it's been done. So there's a part of it where you look at it and you go, if an offer's gone in, it'll be interesting to see. I heard Worker has offered 20 quid more for a bottle of Iron Brew. Yeah, but the Iron Brew isn't Iron Brew. It's some of Jack's own special brand he makes himself. So it's definitely going to be rejected. But the thing is, there's a lot of stuff we can't do. Like, one of the things that's annoying me a little bit over the last couple of days, especially with the retain list and everything else, is the people who are already writing next season off. There are people already writing next season off like the season's done and it's not going to be able to do anything. The season's already dead. And I don't see how you can write a season off before ball been kicked yet. We don't know what's going on because all this stuff with, like, say the whole stuff with Danny's still technically our manager. Danny hasn't gone anywhere. There's been no actual thing done. Yeah, don't answer that, Jack. I don't think I want to know. But the thing is, Danny is technically still our manager. He's still in charge of the club. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with it because we still got to build a team. We still got to build a squad. Tom, how you doing, mate? Hope you well. We still got all this lot. Still got to go through. We still got to get everything done abroad, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. And it's also quite interesting how Danny's the first week he was very busy doing stuff, talking about stuff, and then suddenly it's gone quiet. It's suddenly gone quiet, and he shut up. No, John, don't worry about it, mate. It happens. It's interesting that Danny suddenly shut the fuck up a few days before it allegedly broke. Yep. Hey, Daniel, how you doing, mate? Darren, even. Oh, I'm so tired. This is why we've gone early, because I am absolutely shattered today. If and a big if the takeover happens, the new owner will probably get rid of Danny anyway and bring their own manufacturer if they've been tracking up for a while and see how Danny acts. We'll see. We will see what happens, Mike. It all depends. There's a lot that could happen between now and then. Would have kept Paul because I thought we were okay. Right back means we need to get another one now. Yep. I would have kept Paul as well. I thought Paul's message was really classy as well. I don't know if anyone's heard it or seen it. You haven't, I'll give it a read here. So Paul wrote, I never thought I'd write these words, but after 2 unforgettable seasons, the time had come to say goodbye to Sheffield Wednesday. I arrived 2 years ago, full of excitement and hope for a new chapter. I leave with just one feeling, grateful. I sincerely thank you, Sheffield Wednesday, everyone involved, everyone for giving me the opportunity to play in England and not just anywhere but such a historic club. It's been a privilege to wear this badge and grow both as a footballer, as a person, in an environment that made me feel at home from day one. There's always tough moments along the way, but I feel like I belong here. Thank for every single fan for the love, the unwavering support, and making me feel part of the big family. I'll never be able to fully express how much your affection means to me, both at Hilbert and everywhere else. I've always tried to give up my all on and off the pitch, and because of that, I quickly realised that the club deserved nothing less. Leaving wasn't my decision, but I walk away with my head held high, a heart full of memories that I carry on with me forever. Like last season's survival, where we almost no one believed in us. Sheffield is and always will be a part of me. Thank you for everything, Owls. I hope this isn't goodbye, but see you soon. That see you soon is interesting because I'm not sure. That see you soon makes me feel like there might be another deal put in front of him. Might be a case that we're not taking your option. We still want you, but we're going to put you on a different option. A different deal. I don't know. There's something about that makes me feel like there's something. As long as it's not bloody Rooney like Birmingham did. Yeah, true. Hope everyone's okay. Mental health checking what to one before. I'm 5, which is okay. That's decent, mate. That's decent. We'll take a 5. We'll take a 5 all day long. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting because we need the squad right now. There's probably 19 players if you count the ones who have been exercise options, and then if you count Baz as one being that probably gonna sign anyway. I'm not too bad, Harry. Sorry, I think I missed your message. I did miss your message. Sorry, mate. I'm not too bad, mate. I'm tired. I've had a poorly little one all day, and it's been way too warm, so it's been a bit of a long day to try and figure stuff out, and I've still got some bits and pieces to do as well, which I don't really want to do. I might have to leave until morning, but we'll see. We'll see how my rest of my evening go. But that's why we've gone early tonight, because I am tired, and I'd like to have a bit of an evening to myself, hopefully, because the last couple of nights I've really struggled with stuff. So hopefully everything goes a bit better than it have been today. It's been a bit of a tiring day. What they don't tell you when you become a dad is how knackering it is when you're having to be the one to look after the kids and stuff, because not a lot you can do with them. Apart let them sleep and try and tidy up, but even then it's tiring just trying to make sure that they're all right. So it takes out a lot out of you physically, but yeah. I think if I worked for DC, I've been a bit pissed off. Danny just venting his. I don't blame him. DC will not provide the means to meet the ambition or even communicate properly with him. I can get that point of view. I do get that point of view, John. So it's interesting. Evening, Dan. How you doing, mate? Hope you well. I never drink coffee till I had kids. Yeah. You're still dyeing your hair the away shirt colour when it comes out. Depending on what colour it is, George, yes. Depending on the colour, yes, it will get done. To be fair, they need chopping out and redoing it, going that weird blondie orange now. But yeah, depending on what colour it is, it will go back to being the colour of the away shirt, and I will try and get it done early doors. I think the rumour going around, we all know what the main topic. I don't think it will happen, but stranger things has happened. Liam, person who posted it gets a lot right. Gets a lot right. Yes, it's rumours at the minute. Nothing's been accepted. This is the thing that people have to remember here, right? People are acting like it's been accepted and it's going to happen. No, what's happened is an offer's gone in. It's like if you go to buy a house and you put an offer in, you have to wait to see if they're going to accept it or decline it. If they decline it, you have to go back in with it. He got a really good track record. He hasn't said anything about it being done. He said nothing about it being done and dusted. He said nothing about it being close. All he said is an offer's gone in. That's it. That's all he said. And this, you never know. This might have it that it then causes other people to put offers in. Maybe this is what DC wanting. Maybe DC wanting a bidding war. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know what's going on. I have a funny feeling the family want to sell. I think they saw what it was like on that last home game, because a lot of the DC family and friends came to that game, minus DC, to go have a look at things. And I think that's quite telling that DC wasn't part of that group that was there. So it will be interesting if that happens. Time for the prison book cut. I'm not allowed the prison book cut, actually. I think my missus would divorce me. Pink incoming then. I've done pink before, that's fine. I've done pink before. Pretty much that video's got 90% about things right. Yep. If it does get done, a massive American flag is going in the window of the house. They left early as well. They did. Do we know if it's £100 million or $100 million? In the post he did, George, he said £100 million. It was £100 million in the post. What colour will be a no? Well, red. When I last did a red mohawk, I lost, no word of a lie, about 150 subs because I had a red hair. Red. It all depends what colour I can do where it's not a bugger and it don't fade out quickly. If they did a purple, purple's an issue. Because purple fades out stupidly fast. It goes lilac and I don't like it. It's a case of just waiting and seeing what's the face with everything now. Yes, it's great for content. Yes, it's good for stuff like that. But for me, until something gets official or until something actually with a journalist, I'm not touching it yet. There's a little bit of truth to it, and there's a little bit of wait and see, Jamie. It's a case of wait and see with it all, is what I would say. Wait and see, Jamie. We'll see what happens. At the moment, it's all speculation, but I think there's a lot in it that could be, which is true. You got to remember, again, like I said on the stream already, nothing has been officially said and nothing has done yet. All we know is that an offer's gone in. Fun fact, well, not funny. I used to have a red mohawk when I was 18. Nice. Mohawks are great, but they take a lot of thing. Pink will look sick. I've done pink for it. It looks good. Only thing I use on my head now polish. You turtle wax. You told me this, Nat. You told me when I start going bald to use turtle wax, I'll be fine. They'll think they release this is bollocks with Johnson Paul. Johnson, I think we're right. I'll be honest with Johnson, I think we're right. The one thing we miss with Johnson is a good crosser as a ball, but I think his legs have started to slow a little bit. This is where he goes somewhere else and prove me wrong. Pole's the one I'm more annoyed about. I do think the Pole's the one that I am not more annoyed about because there's a player there in Pole and I would have liked to see him stay. But at the end of the day, we can't do anything. Slightly challenging, changing a line from the Simpsons. And for one, welcome our new American overlords. Good line. Go multicolored with your hair or silver. True, I've done that. Upside down one workout. Same with the Japanese player. See, the Japanese player with Leo Hatse, had to say, I think for me, it was more the case we just didn't see enough of him. We just didn't see a lot of stuff with it. And that's the bit that annoyed me. If we saw more, I think we would have been able to have a look and see what was there. You do love a good poll, don't you, Jake? Really not helping these rumours. Oh, Jack, you really need to stop standing out on street corners, mate, with your thumb out. You'll eventually get a girlfriend, but holding yourself on the streets of where you're living, not how it's going to get it. I'm happy with the retaining list. We've kept some senior players in time to bring in some youth and build from there. You'll be joining the Baldy Club soon enough, worker, with your widow peak and sending the hairline. Yeah, don't worry. When he does, he's going to do it. That's because he kept changing the sign. He did keep changing the sign. I don't think the lad got a fair crap of it. But at the same time, I think with the part of me that with the change of the sign, he kept on changing the sign because we kept on having a situation where players kept on getting injured. Like, look at Armstrong. We thought we'd having Armstrong till the end of the season in most of the games. Got injured. I think Hatsay took a while to get used to the league as well. Very disappointed with Armstrong being released, though he looked tidy player. I am annoyed with Armstrong. I think that's one that's going to come and bite us on the backside. I think with that one, didn't see enough. It's very much like that January transfer window was a case of, I'm going to get you some players anyway and done. And that's it. If to take over half, you might have to start Stripes hair joke. I can do that. Well, I say that. I'll have to miss it. Doable. We'll see. I'm going to please go full redneck American takeover. I'll have a look at it. Some strange deals this year. Yep. The American flag back, right? Red, white, blue mohawk. Oh, God. That could be fun. When I was young, I used to have curtain styles. That was in the early 2000s. I dyed my hair blonde like Beckham. It was in fashion. But then ended with the nickname. Yeah. We need younger signing. I've said, and I said last year, the age bracket we need to be looking at signing is a 22 to probably 27, maybe 28, and go from there. Have to end every sentence with a yeah to you. My American accent crap as well. It will be interesting to see what happens. The quote, soccer AM good age. Oh, that's what you quote all the time, and they don't get back to you on Tinder, do they, Jack? You swipe yes, they swipe no. To be fair, if you wanted to have the red net look, I'm kind of looking like it right now. Cut off leaves, farmer tan, and my hair's a bit of a mullet at the minute. But yeah. Well, I wasn't going to say anything, Nat, but Jack does like a good old grinder app. We have to tell him to get off it in the pod. He says it's Doris when she's 74. Tinder 8 on granny 80 on granny date. Oh, sorry, headphone users. Well done, Lee. Evening, what all, how you doing, mate? Is that prayer hands for the takeover thing? Like I said, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of things that could change and happen very quickly. If something comes out about it. But I am going with the what'll be will be, and then see how it goes from there. Because at the end of the day, a lot of things can change in a takeover and everything. Remember when we were getting bought originally by DC? A lot of things happened before it actually got taken up to get done. So there's a lot that can happen. There's a lot that can potentially not help us, but potentially do. So let's see where we're at and if anything comes of it. Mamadov, yep. The club just got an ill and impending doom. It has. I do understand what you're saying. It has. But again, I think a lot of people are reading a lot into things, going, "Oh, it's gonna end. The club's gonna end. This ain't gonna. He's not gonna sign this. He's not gonna do that." And there's so many people who are writing off a season before it's even started. Like they've already written off next season that we're not even going to be in the championship or give it a try. And I think we have to still try and do it. We have to still try and give it a go and see what we get in. No one knows what can happen, kind of thing, until there's an official thing. And even if say something happens where we get a thing from the club going, hey, Sheffield Wednesday can confirm that DC chance, Delphon Chanceria has accepted a bid from a consortium or whatever, it's still going to take at least 3 to 12 months before it goes through. And then you've got all the due diligence that's going to go through. So there's a lot that can happen before anything happens. And you've got to be really, really careful what happens. With what happens next. Like, I don't want to say anything until anything does go. I think we can all agree right now that 31st would be a good season again, but plenty of time to improve on that. 31st. Even if we go down 21st. Yeah. Oh, 21st. There you go. That's why I got confused. I read 31st. Like, I'm pretty damn sure there isn't a 31st in the championship. I'm really confused then. Thing is, I think we've all taken another mid-table. I'll be brutally honest. I think we could all take another mid-table and it'll be happy. Even if we go down, but we get takeover, there's no FFP in League One. True. However, it's great to have a takeover, but I hate the consortium. So many people in the consortium. Can't be asked. That's what DC bought us as. Can't be asked. We were bought as a consortium. DC bought us as a consortium. He didn't buy us on his own. He bought us as a consortium. And it's very rare you get one single person buying a football club these days. It's normally a group of people. And the thing is, if it's a group of people like, say, the one that rumored to be involved, it's a family. It's a family that's that will be getting involved with it than anything else. I think a lot of people forget that when they were bought as a consortium. After the 31st in the championship, Jake, it's normally Barnsley. 31st will be a Wednesday thing to do. DC led a consortium and ran it. If they just massively took a bad seat after the first season, I'd rather have bureaucracy of a consortium than a dictator like DC. That is a big load of text for me to read at this time of night. and being very tired. Get something. There's a lot of clubs that I run as consortiums as well, so I'm not totally against it, but I do get why some people are. Let's have a look here. Evening, Lodo. Yeah, they're normally majority share with lots of minor shareholders. Yep. Mid-table with a lower A quad and a lower weight bill would be success and more sellable club. I'd be happy with that in a year. Yep, same. If the FL had a way, we would be the 31st every year. Yep. Ian Loader, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. But yeah, we got the whole situation of, as of right now, everything is speculation until it's official. And official stuff takes a lot of oh, that broke me. That broke me, Lee. That really broke me. Oh dear. But yeah, we got to see what happens with it all. Like, the thing is, there's gonna be a lot of these roundups and maybe debriefs on a Monday where I will maybe go a bit earlier if the weather's warmer, just because I'm knackered. I'm absolutely shattered. And come end of July time, I'll be going into the 6 weeks holiday, so that'll be a little bit different as well. But also that'll be back to a little bit of normal anyway, because it'll be football will be starting back up again. Which, when you think it's not that long, that'll Jack, the head leader of the knitting circle. He makes all the snack for them all. Problem is they just get really high. Knitting you a nice sweater. That's normally bingo and woolly warmer for the winter league. Nobody needs that image in their head, Jack. No one needs that image in their head, Jack. And oh, Jack's in a WhatsApp group with Wayne Rooney. They talk about it all the time. They can't get enough of it. He just gonna start sending the wrong thing to different people because he just keeps sending it to wrong people and he keeps getting found out. I'm not even in on. Yeah, I'm gonna have something for you as well, Jack. Jack going to be raging. Yeah, just time Jack out a little bit. Rooney takes the managerial advice from Jack. Yes, he does. He does indeed. Yeah, that's because Jack plays Football Manager all the time. Just no, Worko is all good fun. It's all good fun. Oh, he knows it's all good fun. He knows it's all good fun. He knows it's done. Ian Adam, how you doing, mate? I was early, so you're not late. I was very early today. Worko got banned for a minute. Yeah, he did. Because I can. Just, I'm gonna wind up with him. Don't worry. He's either gonna go what's on Twitter for, so he's gonna come back. We'll soon see. You never know with Jack. Jack might go what's on Twitter thoughts instead. Did he schedule that in? Oh, I don't know if he did. Jack, did you schedule that ban in? Did you schedule that in? Was that part of your schedule? Or do you have to schedule that in between going to the toilet? I found something really interesting about Jack today. It's really funny. He just sent me a picture of Hey Arnold, Hey Arthur Fifth. So I think I upset him. That's what I got from Jack. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting one. What fucking odd question. Thoughts on GTA 6? Like it a lot. Really looking forward to seeing how that plays. The delay has made me question, though, are they getting new consoles ready for it? Well, now I need a new keyboard. Please tell me you don't. Please tell me you don't, because that'd be hilarious. Oh, I'd love that if he did. Oh, damn it. That would have been funny if you did, though. Jack just throwing a keyboard at a wall going, oh, God damn it, he done it again. Oh, no. Slabhead. Worko Slabhead had done it again. He's best friend with Harry Maguire. It's not like the viral video of the German kid from a decade or... Is that... Oh, God. I like the GTA 6 trailer. I do have a funny feeling it's set up for new hardware though. It's like going to be on last gen consoles, ready for next gen consoles. Could we get into a point of where next gen consoles are going to be a thing soon? Because the PS5 and Xbox Series X, they are technically 6-7 years old. They're getting in the lifespan now, so it's interesting. It's not like the what will come first, GTA 6 or new Wednesday owner? I hope a new Wednesday owner. Just to let you know, YouTube full and take away my permission to time people out. You're still classed as a mod on here, mate. You are still classed as a mod here. You should be able to time stuff out. You should be able to. Ah, Jack. No. All we know is how you feel about PlayStation versus Xbox. PS6 is rumored to be sooner. So is the Xbox is rumored to be done as well. And the Xbox is going to be running on an ARM processor. So that's interesting. I'm glad I'm console only for now. I'm console PC. I'm a bit of everything, to be fair. I have my wife for a PS5 for Christmas, but might hang on then. I still look at one, but have a look, because I could be wrong, but I am 100% sure with it. Worker will be like GTA 6, a lot of the old ladies in Florida. I can't, mate. I'll take a picture and show you. Okay, on this side, it's still saying you're a mod, mate. Send me a picture. Let me have a look. Move on manage mod. No, on this, it's your mod still. The grin on your face that entire time. Shut up. Let me have a look. Oh, you mate. Also, I just want to say congratulations in advance for my mate Lewis. Going to be getting married next week, which is interesting. Oh, block. Oh, that's odd. Because on mine, you're still classed as a mob, mate. Bring you up. Hang on. Yeah, you're still classed as a mod, so I don't know what's going on there, mate. I'll have a look into that. Still say you're mod too. Yeah. Jack, they make whether is a flavour of popcorn. Oh yes, they do. Yes, they do. Sarah got very happy when she saw that and thought of you. But not game on Jack PC. It might blow up. Jack PC is definitely going to blow up with the new games. But problem is Jack only plays 10-year-old games, so it's fine. Jack won't touch a brand new game. He got to play 10 years ago because he knows it works. I'm pretty sure the concept in new Xbox was leaked. Then I'm sure there is a new one. It was. Yep. I'm playing Schedule 1. That's my GTA. Schedule 1 is just so much fun. So much fun to play. Also, if anyone thinks of either a new PC or upgrading the PC, go with AMD and not Nvidia. A little bit of that, but also Nvidia, AMD have got some of their issues as well. I'm dropping out, am I? Let me check. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be dropping out. Let's have a look. I look absolutely shattered. I shouldn't be dropping out. Or buy a Mac Jack. Yep. Maybe I have to unmob. You have to unmob me and then remob me and change permissions. I'll have a look at it afterward, mate. Try timing me out. I like that, can't we? Buy a Mac Jack. Yeah, Jack should buy a Mac. Birthday console was a Sega Mega Drive, but always been an Xbox man ever since. I had a Sega Mega Drive. I went from Sega Mega Drive to PlayStation, and I've always had a little bit of everything. I didn't think I was dropping out. Yeah, 1067. I didn't think I was. But some people, I know there's a lot of internet issues at the minute with people. I started on a Spectrum. Oh, so did Jack, and then he got tested. Super Nintendo for me. Oh, you don't know. I had a Commodore 64, Master System, then Mega Drive. I didn't have a Commodore. What did I have? It may have been a Commodore 64, actually. I think we did. Because my dad did work for the Amstrad group at one point. Dad did Amstrad stuff. And he used to get like all the deals and stuff. That Sir Alan Sugar magazine thing, he did Amstrad. We may have actually had a Commodore 64 with a Master System Mega Drive. What was it? Oh, now you got me asking now. We had one of them. You used to connect to my TV. Can't remember what it was. It may have been a Commodore 64. Oh, what was it? Tell you in a minute. I see a picture. It was Amiga. That's it. It was an Amiga. That's it. It was an Amiga. I remember it. It was bloody decent. Atari 500. Love Legends of Zelda. Growing up playing on the Game Boy and Nintendo DS2. Also, you're getting a Switch 2. You technically don't own the console. They do. All the terms and services basically say you're renting it off Nintendo in theory, and if you put anything they don't like, they'll just brick your console. I think it's a bit shit. I had Windows XP computer, my first console. I used to play with Commander 2 and Courage Age 4 as it was. Yeah, it was Amiga BPC. I thought with a grandfather that old. No, there's no time up button there. I'll have a look at it later, mate. I thought with an extra sketch. I think it was Amiga. I used to lose weekends on Championship Manager 97. That just loses weekdays playing what manager stuff now. I'm on the same one. Bring a LMA Manager back. It was awesome. LMA Manager was just fantastic. Like, generally, it was such a good one. I loved that game. It's the fact that you could like do sponsorship, you could do building stuff, you could have it all. I used to love LMA Manager. The first actual console I have was the Nintendo DS Lite. I've still got LMA Manager for PS. Oh, such a good football game. Such a good football manager game. Jack loses weekday playing with himself. Football Manager is good. It is very good. I like Football Manager. I'm intrigued to see what they do next with it all. I do remember Sensible Soccer on the Amiga. Oh, that was such fun. Sensible Soccer went away in Europe. I actually gave up with FIFA after 15 years unless they put Hilper in it. Only way you can get Hilper in it is if you mod it on PC. And even when you do that, it's not the best. It's not reliable. Sensible Soccer was so much fun to play. Thing is, the EAFC stuff they're doing now, it's all down to thingy. Let me going on barbecue. Have a good weekend, John. Enjoy yourself, mate. I think there's mods in FIFA 16, so that has there is. Kickoff 2. Champman 92, 93 with our team was 8th. I buy Cantona without seeing him play on grass. EA have Hilper model. They just don't use it. They do indeed. They do indeed, and it's such an annoyance. I do have a theory that they do, even if we did get Prem, I think they still wouldn't put it in because I think they will please the Liverpool fans by not having it in. Can either mod it or we have to get promoted for that to happen. True. And even if you get promoted, Liam, it won't happen until halfway through the season anyway. Pro Evo were great with gigs of Red Manchester Red. Used to love Pro Evo. Don't like the new thing they've done. The way they've done it now is just crap. Championship manager on PC. Oh yeah, did we ever find out why they didn't put Hilp in the game? Cause we haven't been promoted. The mixture, we haven't been promoted. They got most of the model for nearly all the clubs. It just they don't put them in. I don't see why Bristol City ground is in the game so and Coventry's is in. It's weird. It's like they're going down the list of getting championship clubs in now. But they are slowly but surely getting all the championship clubs in. But the thing is, and I think that's only because there's so many teams that are going up, getting scanned, going back down. So they're having to have it there anyway. So for me, I think that's why. Like, there's not many that are not in there now. I just have a funny feeling ours ain't in due to other stuff. Let's have a look. A minute. There's some really good stadiums in. Like, here you go. 3 wonderful EFL ground. They put Coventry's in. They put Blackburn Rovers in. Bristol City's in. So most they're in. Portman Road is in post thingy because they went up. You go to this is what's in if you go English Football League. Aston Gate, Bramall Lane, Cardiff City Stadium, Carrow Road, Coventry Building Society, Ellen Road, Ewell Park, Frampton Park, Kenilworth Road, QPR Stadium's in, the KM Stadium's in, Riverside is in, Stadium Light, Stoke City, Swansea, the Hawthorn, Turf Moor, Vickery Road, the Kirtland Stadium, which is Huddersfield. There's not many other clubs that are not in there. Is it a City or Self Pity thing? I googled it. What did you Google, mate? America went to their own the ground. They've had Hilper since the 90s on Premier League All-Star game. Yep. The Chancery ground. Ryan Giggs at the sausage roll, pizza pasta Rooney. Had that halfway through a match as I was hungry. No, mate. Chancery didn't give them the license. There is a part that makes me wonder. I've always thought did the license not get given by Chancery, and I just don't get why you wouldn't give that up. There you go. Like I said, then. And if that's the case, we will never, ever get Hilper in then. They'll never put us in. If that's the case, then they'll never put us in. They will never put Went in unless there's a way of doing it where they have to give money to the victims or something at the 97. But then also it's privately owned by Chancery, isn't it? Most of the other clubs own their own ground. Not necessarily. Some of them are owned by councils. A couple of those grounds are owned by councils. Typical EA work gaming company, time killing Battlefield 2 for Battlefield 2042. Oh god, yeah. When it goes in, it'll need detaxing boarded and presto on the roof. Yes. Can you imagine if one of the thing is, Takeover could help with things like that. You never know. It will be interesting to see what happens and how it all goes. But although DC could have moved the goalposting by and it wasn't worth it, you never know. You never know. It's not worth speculating on that one. Battlefield 2 was awesome. How long? Too bloody long. Way too long. I think the day we see that gone, it might be the day we might actually see some progress going forward a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see on that one. But it's been on for way too long. There is work going on at the stadium at the moment. Just stuff being done to it, like per usual, during the pre-season. Stuff happening with the academy as well. By the way, there are some teams who have started signing players. Preston have started doing it. Was it before it was sponsored by T Plaster? It may have been. I think you may be right there, mate. Look here. Check something. I meant Battlefront. I saw two of my good friends from school are now esports coaches. Nice. So what's your excuse, Jack? You could be an esports coach if you got good. Free advertising for companies that hasn't existed since the 90s, right? Yep. The thing is, can you imagine if we actually got that sorted? We could just sell that out. It would be really good to like just sell that out and just say, hey, we're not selling you advertisement on the LED boards. Do you want the roof sponsorship? We have a slot on the roof. Need redoing, you'll have to put a new roof on, but you can have a new roof sponsor, and that's part of our package. It's all come back now. I can timetable. I'm not sure what happens. Oh, nice. Wasn't it basically baked into the roof, and that's why they can't get it off? Roof sponsor the future. Exactly, roof sponsor. Roof sponsor, it's the future. Like, we should have sponsor. I shouldn't give DC ideas. I'm going to stop before someone's, like, watching kind of thing. I gave some person on Twitter $4.99. Oh, dear. That's a mistake because he never streams. Cough, 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 cough. Jack! Still laughing to myself about can't be off Bell Sniffer comment. Of course you are. Mr. Tommy going on the Rolls Royce beat. Maybe we should let people sponsor players' shoes, the boots. You can sponsor Josh Windas's left foot. There is actually a Swedish team where everything's all like sponsored shit on the shirt. It's so intriguing. Chancellor will put his own name on the roof. I'm surprised no one's actually gone on that roof and just done it themselves and taken the charge. Like, generally, I am shocked that no one's done that. Kind of thing. I am shocked that hasn't happened. Chubba Chubs for Bannon's sweet left foot. I love that Chubba shirt. Anyway, guys, I have been going for an hour and 3 minutes. I am going to go have a break and have a well-deserved break, rest, and see what happens. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. There'll be a video tomorrow. I'll find something to talk about. Do me a favor, though. There is a season review that I have done. Please go watch it. The views of it are not great at the minute. Please go watch that season review. It took a long time to get right. It took ages, actually. So please go watch season review, and I will see it later. Bloody hell, I'm tired. I will see you later. I will speak to you soon. Have a good one. Peace, and I'll see you in the next one.